It's looking bad today. That's how it's looking. Cole gonna break some shit. And if he don't break some shit, we're gonna beat the out of him. Over me. Oh. Nice. Oh. Oh.
We don't care who it is. We have no friend. Shakur, if his cousin get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. If his brother get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. We have no friend. Strictly business.
Here's what everyone's talking about right now. Word is spreading that Shakur Stevenson just walked into what might be the most valuable education of his career.
We kicking you out the gym if we see you lose your phone. Come on, Diesel.
Sounds short. Tito, you can run, but you can't hide.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot up in here. Oh, he looking pretty good. He ain't at his peak yet, but he's looking good.
Imagine walking into a dimly lit training facility where the sound of gloves meeting pads creates this hypnotic beat. There's Shakur flowing through combinations like he's solving puzzles, while Terence Bud Prod stands across from him, delivering the kind of lessons you can't get from YouTube tutorials. This whole scene has been setting boxing social media on fire.
Let's fight.
This nigga ready, bro. Firing all cylinders. Reaction time there, speed there. It's focus. That's what got him ready. It's focus.
So why should you care about this? Here's the deal. When you combine natural talent with championship-level experience, something special happens in preparation. Crawford isn't just another big name with fancy credentials and knockout compilations. This guy thinks 3 moves ahead and figured out long ago how to turn raw instinct into calculated strategy. With Shakur getting ready to face the explosive and relentless Teofimo Lopez, working rounds with someone who possesses Crawford's ring intelligence isn't just about getting a good sweat. This is about downloading a masterclass in elite-level timing and the art of counterpunching when things get heated.
It's effort. That's cool. Come on, work with this
Now let's break down what we're really looking at here. Stevenson operates like a surgeon, smooth footwork that keeps him exactly where he needs to be, hands that slip in and out of range, plus this uncanny ability to make guys swing at air before they realize they're already in deep water. Lopez brings something completely different to the table though, raw explosive power that can end conversations with one clean connection, and this suffocating forward pressure that makes the ring feel like a phone booth. What makes this Crawford partnership so interesting is how much they're clearly enjoying the process together.
I don't care if it's ping pong, he gonna
Right,
get it.
like how I'm
If
cheating.
it's ping pong, he want the advantage in the paddles.
I
If it's
don't care about a
basketball,
paddle.
You figure out how to win.
I'm gonna win. Ain't no figure out. I'm gonna win. Man, I do everything, man. It ain't nothing that I can't do. Because they only see me winning. They say, oh, the reason why he winning because he's cheating. He gotta be cheating. They just can't accept the fact that I'm this great.
A basketball game, if we play it, I think I'll be.
You'll beat me in one.
You'll beat who?
But
So get this.
How you gonna stop me from driving then?
On 3-on-3, you gonna pick your 3-on-3.
right now.
Hey, look. Okay, so, hey, Tom. So I asked him, how you gonna stop me from driving? He said, I'm gonna foul you. So we might as well don't even play, because you telling me you can't stop me right there. I'm gonna foul you if you go to the basket. Right.
Working with Crawford allows Stevenson to develop two critical skills he's absolutely going to need. First, staying calm when someone's trying to walk through him. Second, making those split-second adjustments when an opponent starts closing distance and turning up the heat. Crawford essentially becomes this high-level sparring computer that simulates exactly what it's like facing a dangerous, intelligent southpaw who can switch things up.
I'm not saying I'm gonna intentionally foul.
But what if he foul
I'm
you?
saying that I'm gonna
No, I
play
don't
hard
foul. I don't gotta
defense
foul him.
to stop him.
I was in Colorado training for the Cordina fight. I was working with Terence Crawford. Definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ. I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. And that's how I feel about myself.
You see me around a lot. Don't act like you ain't seen me around them days. He said that I do.
Bud, come on. Terence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen and
Straight boom. Straight shot. Like right here.
Anyone scrolling through boxing Instagram lately has definitely caught those clips and behind-the-scenes shots. Quick flashes of round work, genuine laughter between sessions, and this obvious mutual respect that looks more like big brother mentoring little brother.
Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
at the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's gonna be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody in the division.
These glimpses reveal something important. This whole thing isn't some publicity stunt thrown together for social media buzz. It's a calculated decision to inject championship experience directly into a camp that's laser-focused on preparing Shakur for every possible scenario Lopez might create. Here's why that matters so much. Sparring isn't about trying to knock each other unconscious during practice. It's about programming your reflexes for the exact situations you know you'll face when the lights are brightest.
What is that like? I mean, fighting Terence Crawford, sparring Terence Crawford. This guy's a beast.
He can do anything, and you never know what to expect when you go in the ring with Bud.
Have you ever got the best of him in sparring?
I don't speak on that. I mean, I have good days. He had good days, and honestly, I appreciate him for pushing me to the level that I am now.
Let's dig into the mental side of this equation. Going up against someone like Lopez, who can flip the entire fight with one perfectly timed bomb, creates psychological pressure that's just as dangerous as the physical threat. Having Crawford as part of your preparation creates this subtle but incredibly powerful effect. It makes facing elite-level opposition feel normal. When you can hold your own against a seasoned veteran like Bud in the gym while still executing your game plan, those moments of panic that can creep in during actual fights become much more manageable. Your body learns how to respond to pressure situations, and then you can retrain it to respond even better. Bottom line, real confidence comes from repetition under realistic pressure. not from hoping everything works out.
I feel like a lot of people just counted me out. They talk bad about me. They act like I'm not this person that I've been my whole life. So mentally, it bothered me, but then you start to realize, like, the only thing that really matters is the people that care about you, like your family, your mother, my daughter, my shorty. It's a lot of people that have said something, and I remember their faces, I remember, like, what they said.
Then there's this invaluable element that comes from sparring with someone who's navigated every possible scenario, real-time adjustments. Crawford has been in those moments when your original strategy goes completely out the window. He's adapted mid-fight, switched his stance, and neutralized younger fighters who came in hungrier than wolves. For Stevenson, that experience is absolutely priceless. It's like having a personal consultant who can say when he does this specific thing, here's exactly how you should move. When he starts digging shots to your body, here's precisely how you counter. These decision-making patterns build up over time, and months of drilling them transforms conscious thought into pure instinct.
And then they're calling the card on February 22nd the best card ever. How does that make you feel that you're fighting on that card?
No disrespect to them guys, but I'm the best fighter. I think that I am what everybody want to see on that card. I think a lot of people say they're not gonna wake up at a certain time or all that stuff, but everybody's gonna be watching that shit. Everybody's gonna want to see Shakur. A lot of people try to act like Shakur is not must-see TV, but I am must-see TV. I am the best fighter in boxing. Everybody want to see me. Everybody want to.
Look, let's keep it real here. Sparring footage doesn't automatically guarantee victory. Boxing history is loaded with camps that generated massive hype only to watch everything crumble when the bell actually rang. But what's happening here feels fundamentally different. We're seeing consistent, repeated sessions with championship-level training partners and public recognition from both fighters that this goes way deeper than just grabbing some quick headlines. That kind of sustained, high-quality camp work is what separates hoping for success from actually delivering it.
I guess you could say it's more to it.
Switch, attack, attack! Attack, last 30 seconds, finish throw, let's work. Last 30, don't let it still around, close the show, let's work. 3, 2, 1, time.
I think this is gonna be the best version of me. I think that I'm gonna whoop this year, starting with kids.
Now here's where things get really interesting. What's going through Teofimo Lopez's mind while watching all this unfold? Safe Bet says he's paying close attention and probably running his mouth about it. Lopez has never hesitated to mess with opponents psychologically or comment publicly on who's helping them get ready.
I've seen Shakur back in
amateurs, pros?
Yeah, I'm thinking I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on the dude bad. And that's what I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And yeah, we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. I think that everything just plays out the way it does. And eventually, we was going to end up meeting up with each other eventually. I think that that's how it works, right? When two greats collide, you're bound to see a great fight. So I never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA, he got a silver.
He's always been comfortable playing mind games during fight promotion. And his team is dissecting every second of these sparring clips, looking for advantages. But here's the twist. When opponents start overthinking what they're seeing on social media, it can actually work perfectly for Stevenson's benefit, especially if Shakur and his corner are deliberately putting out misleading information to get Lopez focused on the wrong things.
Amateurs,
no,
pros?
yeah, I'm thinking though. I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's what I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And yeah, we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. Yeah.
And what about you, Shakur? When did you first become aware of Teo?
It's so crazy. I really was like I ain't gonna say I wasn't no nerd, but I was like a boxing nerd. So like when I first kind of got aware of Teo, it was probably before he even knew me. But I used to get on YouTube and I used to watch like the DMV fights, and they used to have like the Region 2, I want to say he was with Region 2 with Florida. And I seen one of his fights up there and I kind of watched him. I thought he was a good fighter, and that's when I kind of got a first whiff of Teo. But when I finally first met him, probably was the same time you talking about.
For the bulk of your careers, you were both under the same promotional banner. Were you cordial, friendly?
I was good with Teo. I thought Teo was a little jealous of me. That's what I thought.
Did you get a sense of that, Teo? Were you any jealousy in there? Because both of you guys were being pushed, but it seemed like to me, just from the outside looking in.
For anyone who gets excited about technical breakdowns, pay attention to how the pace changes in those training clips. Shakur starts by working at distance, throwing jabs, using feints, moving laterally to control space. Then suddenly he'll compress everything, cut sharp angles, and force his sparring partner to really work to land anything clean. Crawford's presence pushes Shakur to maintain his range while managing counterattacks when things get tight, which becomes absolutely crucial against Lopez, who can overwhelm you with combination punching in close quarters. Translating that to actual fight strategy, expect Stevenson to intelligently mix movement with perfectly timed counters and to stay out of those dangerous toe-to-toe exchanges unless he's the one who sets them up.
If you watch the last fight week with Times Square, Teo was the guy who kind of sold the event. He put on a showmanship display come fight night. He looked real good in the ring, did some Roy Jones-like things. So that kind of excited me. Like that kind of brought like something out of me to where it's like, I want to go against that guy. That guy is that good, and let's see if he could be that good in front of my style. Can he do them same things in front of me? I don't believe it, but I want to see.
Well, there are been questions, here and there about Teo's mental state, as far as the critics. And you are a type of guy, when you're in the ring, you take guys sometimes to a dark place. After a couple of rounds, you sort of break them. Do you think you're going to break him after a couple of rounds?
Yeah, I know I'm going to break him. I know it's going to be a certain point in that fight to where he's going to be mentally frustrated. And when he gets mentally frustrated.
So this deeper legacy angle worth considering. Training with a former multi-weight champion like Crawford sends a clear message about long-term goals. Shakur isn't just trying to win one big fight. He's constructing the resume and developing the complete skill set you need to be remembered among boxing's all-time greats. Connecting with accomplished veterans is how fighters absorb the deeper aspects of the sport that go beyond just winning and losing. It's how they gain the kind of wisdom that keeps them relevant years after any single big-name opponent. That bigger picture perspective matters for a boxer whose ultimate goal is sustained excellence and lasting impact on the sport.
Somebody in trouble. Somebody in trouble. Punching like that. The power, the stability, beautiful. Somebody's in trouble. I promise you.
Get your ass up! Yeah, Camp Corey is sharp, man. It looked like he ain't really miss a beat. I can tell like off his like surgery, his hand surgery, he got right back to work in the gym. Like.
So what actually happens on fight night, if all this preparation pays off the way it's supposed to, if the sparring session successfully built Stevenson's patience under fire, sharpened his counterpunching, and gave him those fight under pressure reflexes he's going to need, Lopez could find himself dealing with someone who can both avoid his biggest shots and drain the power out of aggressive attacks with surgically precise counters.
I was hurting it all throughout the camp.
I was feeling good.
I felt it just now.
But I was trying to ignore the pain and keep it going, but it just got worse to the point where I couldn't really take it no more.
I kind of felt it after my last fight. I'm like, man, just ignore it because you're going to have to keep ignoring it every time you fight. You don't realize it until it gets like to the point where you just can't take it no more. That video, even that video that got out of me like hitting somebody with a body shot and I fell, I've been hitting it constantly over and over and over. I felt the pain badly that last time to where it's like I couldn't take it no more.
But if Lopez manages to break through early and turn this into a street fight, we'll discover whether sparring with greatness actually translates to surviving the beautiful chaos of a packed arena with millions watching.
Guys that believe that no one could get into their defense, no one could get into their offense, no one could actually get into their style. Stylistically, he believes he's the best, and I know I'm the best, and that's why we're getting to this point now. He wants to challenge himself. I'm here for it. I'm here to challenge myself every time. That's part of boxing. And I think that one thing we are doing here, Mr. Versace, is one thing for a fact is that we're showing all the next generation this is how you do it. You don't do it in your early 30s. You do it now. You do it when the time is right, and this is the right time. That's why we're fighting in the big room. That's why everything is on the line. That's why I'm putting everything that it's got to be. You know what I mean? He's got more to gain. I got nothing to lose. So where is that going to? Anything. It's really just the truth. It is the sport. Who wants it more? How bad you want it. And no matter what, when it all said and done, we're going to show all these other guys, no matter how much money you make in this, you got to fight the best eventually.
No matter how it plays out, these Crawford-Stevenson training sessions have already created this fascinating storyline within what was already shaping up as a can't-miss fight. Champions get made in training camps, and sparring rooms become their universities.
You don't want them to tie you up.
Getting this behind-the-scenes look at Shakur Stevenson and Terence Crawford trading rounds shows us something rare: the actual teaching methods of elite boxing. How knowledge gets transferred, how instinct gets refined, and how a fighter prepares himself for that one defining moment. That wraps up today's breakdown. If this got you fired up, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and make sure you turn on notifications so you catch every single video we drop.